Aloha, y'all. It is Tuesday, Tears Day, named after Tyr or Tig, the Mars equivalent in the Nordic pantheon. Tuesday, Tears Day. The 10th of June, 7 days till my birthday. It is also a Mars ruled day. So you know, esoterically, the sun is in Gemini, the moon is in Sagittarius. When they are conjunct, it will be a full moon in Sagittarius. That's going to be later on this evening. So, strawberry full moon, I believe. The cards I've pulled for the day: the World card, the Temperance card, two major arcana, and the Wild card comes from the Artist Oracle deck, Grayson Perry. So, let's get into it. I have written music for all the major arcana, so that is for both the World card and Temperance card, as well as all the other ones. So, check out the songs in the comments. You'll like them. Holofractal Epiphany is the song title I made for this one. It's like haikus over dance music. Pretty spacey stuff. On page 64, the World card. Universe, I am your beloved conduit for the radiance and grace of life. An auspicious period. You have achieved success in your endeavor. Walk in harmony with Mother Earth. Gather your tribe and give your best. We meet the piercing gaze of the Earth Shamanka warrioress, standing resolute, fully present. She rises out of the ground, embodying the immense force of Mother Nature. A wise ancient being, the magic of alchemy and sacred earth mystery are woven into her crafted armor, worn in powerful elegance. Jupiter is now in Cancer, Venus is in Taurus, a lot of energy there. Moon in Sagittarius, Mars in Leo. Around her is the skeleton of industry, Pluto retrograde in Aquarius. A former factory now transformed, Pluto trining Uranus in Taurus. Transformed by nature into some great cathedral or temple, the world is her church. The twisted branches reaching into the space represent the ancient bristlecone pine, the oldest non-clonal organism on the planet. Recent research in forestry suggests that the biggest and therefore oldest of the trees, known as mother trees, Jupiter in Cancer, have vast mycorrhizal networks, Sun and Mercury in Gemini, below the ground that support young trees, seedlings, and preferentially ferry them nutrients as they need to grow, Venus in Taurus, Jupiter in Cancer. The ancient mother tree is a recurrent theme or motif of the Starman Tarot, delivering the energy of the miraculous tree, ancient, rooted in the wild earth, having lived through so many epochs, an ever-present witness in the stream of life that has come and gone. Full moon in Sagittarius. It reminds us to respect and honor nature that is so formidably strong, for her presence will prevail no matter what we think or say about saving the planet, Venus in Taurus. Mother Nature always decides and stands as the shamanka, unapologetic, displaying her defenses. Although considerably advanced in years, she remains vital and potent, provocatively sensual and fecund, Venus in Taurus. She exhibits her fertility, Jupiter in Cancer. With handfuls of grain in the cacao pods laid out before her, sacred food of the gods that originated in South America many thousands of years ago. They are some of the most complex and nutritiously dense foods in existence. She gives us her abundance freely and offers us one of the greatest treasures of all, the royal metal, the gold ingot, fashioned into astonishing artifacts for millennia. Gold was, above all, sacred to the sun deities, kept in trust by the priesthood, and used in ceremony and ritual to maintain the balance and harmony of nature. That the clarifying card is the Temperance card, but like as above, so below, as within, so without. It's balance, right, with in nature. In return, there is an offering of the sacred medicine plant tobacco, whose smoke carries all thoughts, feelings, and prayers to Mother Earth Shamanka and the Creator of the world. The World card is highly auspicious and invites success in any endeavor if you walk on a path of integrity and offer your work and projects in service of humanity and the Earth. Venus in Taurus, Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, Saturn conjunct Neptune in Aries, right? If you do your dreams integriously, you will win. You are finally mastering life and are literally taking the world by storm. As a clear vessel and channel unfazed by the tumultuous changes and cycles of life, you tenderly and expertly balance these compelling and natural energies. Earth, water, fire, air, the elemental are experienced as marvelous instruments that can be played together to make exquisite music and harmony which resounds through the universe. It is time to gather your tribe and be a force for good. Sun and Mercury in Gemini. It's time to find the others. An auspicious period. You have achieved success in your endeavor. Walk in harmony with Mother Earth and gather your tribe by giving your best. The clarifying card is the Temperance card. If you're a Sagittarius, this is your card. And it comes after death, so in the music I wrote, it's kind of a story, if you want to put it that way, about an angel finding a guy after the death card and being like, I resuscitate you, kind of things. On page 50, Temperance, I am astonished by the beauty of life in all of its facets, seeing the extraordinary in the ordinary, exquisite balance, a period of rebirth, slowing down and viewing the world with a fresh magical perspective and trusting your intuition, North Node in Pisces. So I think the idea here is that we're coming into a place where we see from a higher spiritual place, full moon in Sagittarius, North Node in Pisces, and we're embodying it with integrity. Neptune conjunct Saturn in Aries, right? Gemini, Sun, Mercury. It's like we're thinking, we're acting in the world, Mars and Leo, and then we realize it's part of a greater situation. We're arcade games, we're like little video game characters. Down here, we play the video game. We are played by consciousness as an avatar through the video game, and when we can balance, as above, so below, as we can, if we can balance and tie magic, basically the profound magic with the mundane, Venus and Taurus, Jupiter and Cancer with Neptune and Pisces, and Uranus and Taurus kind of stuff, we can walk on water. We can find this balance point, this middle point, and really see things as they truly are unfolding. The wild card comes from the Art Oracles Tarot deck. I was gifted this a few years ago. It's a great deck for an art history dropout like myself. And the artist we're getting is Grayson Perry, which has a whole lot of Venus in Taurus, Jupiter in Cancer, Sun in Gemini, Mercury in Gemini, Pluto retrograde, and Aquarius vibes. Let me find him really quick. Where are you at, Grayson? Last page. So, in 2003, Grayson Perry accepted the Turner Prize, addressed as his female second self, Claire, Sun in Gemini, right? Mars in Leo, and congratulated the Electoral Committee on finally recognizing, in his words, a transvestite potter, Uranus in Taurus. The potter part is the tougher sell in the art world, where craft is often the backup dancer to concept, working in deceptively traditional media such as ceramics and textiles, Venus in Taurus. Perry uses techniques such as scrivato and photographic transfers to address contemporary subjects, including global and domestic violence, environmental emergencies, his own troubled childhood, ugly politics, and all that sex stuff. Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, trining Uranus and Taurus. His marriage to psychotherapist Philippa Perry is probably more boring than it sounds. Zing, because he's like, oh, you're crazy, and you're married to a psychotherapist. So the advice we're getting from Grayson Perry is try something new the old-fashioned way. On this full moon, back there, we got this full moon. You can balance the magic, right? And there's a full moon behind her. A whole lot of full moon energy coming in hot. We could see with uneclipsed eyes, the fullness, full iris here, open, like psychedelic-wise. It's like, oh, I could see. We could see that we're little avatars dancing on the stage of life, and chop wood, carry water, yes, but also every breath is spirit having a moment in its incarnated self. Wowie zowie, right? So if we can kind of balance on the biggest wave, as Pink Floyd would say, we can really shine on, you crazy diamonds, just like the full moon shines on. And the way to do that is to try something new the old-fashioned way, maybe even a full moon ritual. People throughout the ages, cultures throughout the ages, did full and new moon things and many other kind of cultural, rituals. So maybe on this full moon, release some of your held wisdom and truths and make space for new ideas by saying thank you for the wisdom that I've gotten from these things, and now on to greater and more, more new. There's so many other things. Like you played Yoshi forever, it's time to play Mario, or Luigi even, the unwanted brother, right? So try something new in an unexpected way. Even with this example, Mario, great game, and then they make Mario Kart, wowie zowie. It's a great time, right? So tap into your magic, the highest level of yourself, with balancing it. Eat right, get sleep, open your mind, fear is the mind killer, and step on the stage as your full self and accept the award of being authentic, basically, kind of thing. So if you've enjoyed this, tag somebody, right? That's a great way to spread the word. Share it. Leave a tip, dare I say. There's tip jars in the comment section. Check out the songs I wrote. Both songs are great. You'll enjoy them. Check out the Team Rabbit Hole podcast. Amazing episode with the death doula yesterday. So a whole lot of stuff about death, dying, the beyond, passed on loved ones, and pets and animals, and all sorts of stuff on there. Great stories. Really, really good episode. Check it out. Episode 315. And yeah, holler for a reading. $50 for cards for an hour, $150 for astrology for 3 hours. If it's your birthday, it's half off. And if you refer somebody to me, you get half off on cards. So I'll catch you on the flip side. Enjoy your full moon and have a beautiful Tears day. Adios.